Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich Italy. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So we've done it! We defeated the Reichspakt, and I'm feeling pretty good. So what we're going to be doing now, we got to defeat the Entente, and then afterwards, we need to defeat the Japanese, because Japan is at war now with America. America is now in the Internationale, so obviously we're going to, just in a second, go to war with the Japanese. Sounds great to me. So I believe very, very soon the Entente should get killed off. I mean, I think America, how many troops do you guys have? We're looking at 127 divisions versus, let's just say, significantly less. Sounds good to me. So the Bahari Commune's in a bit of an interesting situation because they are bordering with the Japanese over here in Burma. So what do I want my units to do? Because you guys are still kind of hanging out here in Africa. Honestly, you're not really even doing that much meaningful work. Because once Canada is dead, I'm pretty sure that's basically the end of the road for them. Let's see. So we have White Army. White Army, I am for the moment going to deploy you on the border with Burma. You get your way over there ASAP. And I guess we're going to basically launch positions from India, I think makes the most sense for us. Let's move you here. Let's move you here. Red Army. We're going to... well, actually, we'll keep one army in Europe. Just in case the Russians try to do anything. I don't think they will, but, you know, just in case. We'll keep one army behind. Okay, so I think everybody is now at war with the Japanese. That sounds good to me. What are you? I mean, yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. I see no reason not to. Improved airframe. We'll go with you. And then improved close air support. We'll go with you. Then we don't have a lot of factories now because we were using factories we were occupying from the Germans. So you know what we probably don't need? We probably don't need rifles, right? We have 42,000. Okay, we can cut down rifle production by a decent amount. We can cut down you. We can cut down you a little bit as well. And this seems fine to me, at least at the moment. Do we have all of our land doctrines? No, we have one left. We're at 92 army experience. Well, we'll get that one going. Okay. Next up, we want... I mean, I guess we can start going for our naval stuff now. Because my entire navy, we should send you to Calcutta. I think that just makes sense. I know it's going to cost a lot of fuel. I'm not too worried about that right now. For our trade... I mean, here's the thing. If we can start trading, we don't want to trade with Russia anymore. Do we have any puppet states that we can get stuff from? We can get it from the Greeks. Sounds good to me. Tungsten. We can get that from Greece as well. So we no longer need to trade with India. And that should be good. I mean, there's a little bit of oil in Algeria, a little bit in Germany. And Romania, of course, is a puppet of... Well, actually, they're actually independent, but they're in the Russian alliance. So if I could avoid giving them anything, it'd be beneficial for us. And then all of our planes. Right. What do I do with you? It's a good question. Anyone New England, actually, I'm going to just throw you into the Entente. I think it makes sense. Yeah, but I can't see the Canadians lasting too long. Have all of my puppets join the war. Anybody who's not in the war, call them in immediately. And that is, I mean, it's looking good to me. It's looking good to me for sure. I will say the game's running a little sluggish at the moment, but that's not really a horrible thing. 8 divisions here. Then again, Gambia's looking okay. I mean, overall, things are fine. I'm not too worried about it. I do think 8 is probably a little bit much. 5's okay. We'll keep 5. And then all of our air units. Well, you're all over here in Africa, huh? We'll just send you to Red Army. Actually, no, we will not, because Red Army is going to go to Europe. We're going to send you all to Green Army. I don't know how long it's going to take for them to get to... How long is it going to take for them to get to frickin' India? I don't think it'll take that long. And how are you guys doing here? I mean, you're technically at war, but they're not actually pushing their way through. So we're just going to push away straight over to Saigon. Of course, we're at war with, you know, Indonesia, the Philippines. There's a lot of people we're currently at war with. Surprisingly, the Guangzhou government is not at war with Japan. I don't know why. Do they even own Beijing? They do. I mean, at some point, I think they will declare war on the Japanese, which will be beneficial to us, for sure. And I believe Russia also has the cost of belly to go fight the Japanese when they do Enemy of the East. Which they probably will do soon, because there's literally nobody else from them to go to war with. And if they want to open up a front against Japan, that's fine. China wants to open up a front against Japan, that's fine. The more people, the better, I would say. How's everybody else doing? Because you're in the Peru-Lima axis. They'll probably go to war with Brazil at some point. Doesn't make a big difference to me one way or the other. How are you guys doing? I mean, you're basically doing fine. Not going to worry about what they're up to too much. We're never going to worry about these claims. War support, let's see if we can bolster it up a little bit more. And we will give the Party Commune their lands back. Yes, here you go. 'Cause I think we were holding Madras? We're holding one of these cities, which used to be owned by the French. 98. Is this still going up? It's going up by 0.2 per day. So in a few days, we'll get our final land doctrine. That'll be lovely for us. Hey, White Army's now arrived. And you know, we probably don't even want to be in the north. We probably want to go straight to Rangoon. We're going to shrink your line down to just be on this side of the river. India, they do have a lot of units. They are looking pretty powerful. I'm not going to send any units to go fight against the remnants of the Dominion of India, though. I don't think that is worthwhile in any way, shape, or form. And you know, yeah, you guys like you guys see what you can maybe get done. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, we're at 100. We can get our final land doctrine. Iberia's actually moving their units down here, which is fine for now. I'm not too concerned about it. What's Canada at? Because, like, again, when Canada capitulates, that'll basically be the end of it. I mean, the Americans could easily take Ottawa. They can easily take Toronto. They can take Vancouver. There's a lot of stuff that they could do. It's just when will they do it? I don't know. Okay. Naval upgrades done. We'll go for another naval bonus. And what are these naval invasions? They're over in India. So not extremely high priority for me. But we can kill Burma, move our way down to Siam. I mean, we do see India is trying to do some naval invasions of Thailand, which I guess is good. They didn't land in a port, which is kind of bad. I mean, they're trying to land in a port. But I don't see that really working out extremely well for them. And how many planes do we have on White Army? Honestly, all of these planes should be on White Army for the moment. Make sure everybody is actually doing their job. And what do we want to do? I guess we could build some air bases in India. Just so we can support a push into Burma. And I feel like this is going to go well. I'm not too worried about the Burmese troops too much. They should collapse on their own, given enough time. And what are you doing? A railway gun. Railway gun. Let's send you to Red Army for now, because you're going to just stay in Europe for the time being. Now, I don't think Russia's going to get a casus belli against us. It's not like we own, you know, socialist Ukraine. It's not like Finland is in the International. I don't think they have any claims against us. Also, apparently they just want to hold Thessalonica for a port province. I'm not too sure why. So we're going to mark you. We're just going to give you to the Bulgarians. There you go. I mean, it's looking pretty good. Now, I do believe Russia will get more casus belli as time go on. I think they can invade, like, Ottomans, Armenia, Iran, and Afghanistan. If they do that, that's fine. We don't have any interest in the area anyways. Because Iran is not. They're social democratic. We don't care about them. One way or another. We could deploy more aircraft. We do have hundreds of planes available to us, so we might as well deploy as much as we can. 1,600 is looking quite good. And all of you, we will also just deploy the White Army. Not that they need it so much, but we can do it. Do I even put troops over here? I think India's got it basically covered. I'm not really worried about it. We can start a naval invasion now, actually. Green Army. Naval invasion order from here. Let's send those troops. Let's go down to, like, Malaysia. Because I'm going to presume that they probably have the fewest amount of troops in that area. How long will that take you? 120 days. That seems like quite a bit. So let's go with 10 divisions. We'll be done in 52 days. Sounds a lot better to me. We can land troops in Siam. Looks good. And then we kind of go from, I guess, Indochina to Taiwan to Japan. Or Indochina to Shanghai to Korea to Japan. Something like that could work out fine for us as well. Actually, I'm surprised Purple Army's doing as well as they are. They've actually made a good comeback. Good for them. Good for them. Now, I don't know how you've not taken more land. You mean you took Montreal? Montreal's a good city to have. There's no doubt about that. Still haven't taken Ottawa, which I'm a little embarrassed about. For you. Not for me. It's nothing to do with me. But I would be embarrassed if I was you. Let me just put it that way. Okay. Large air. What about years? It's 43. Yeah, we'll keep researching this stuff. Are we ever going to really use it? Use it in any capacity? Probably not. That's fine. We don't really need to use it. Kidding, and I want to keep my troops more concentrated in the south. That airbase is probably good enough for now. And anti-tank, let's go for the 1944 infantry equipment. I'm happy to see it. And you could be done a month from now. Okay. I mean, it's fairly reasonable. And when Purple's done their push, taking the rest of Niger up here. I don't know where I send you. Actually, that's Chad. Anyways, once we're done around here, I don't know where else we're going to put you. And I don't know when we're going to be able to get a... when we're going to be able to release Mali. Yeah, this is Niger, and that's Chad. I'm not too sure. I don't know if I've broken it or not. But then these purple units, there's really nowhere for them to go, I would say. So let's just delete your entire order plan for now. I don't even think there's anybody in that region. And we could send troops to Canada, but I don't think that's necessary. You know what? We're just going to send you over to Europe as well. It's really just like a, I don't know what to do with you. And in case Russia does something stupid, I want units there. I'll have one guy just kind of stick around. Take these remaining territories. It'll look good. I'm happy with it. Do we want to trade more units? I mean, we could theoretically. What are you? You're 18 combat with? What if we just make you 20 combat with? See no problem doing that. Save that up. These are looking really, really good. India has like 215 divisions. Are you the strongest international army? Probably. America's at 180. Yeah, so you definitely have the most troops, for sure. It's kind of wild when you think about it. I mean, I guess it's not. India still has a lot of people in it. Also, how is New England not capitulated? I guess they haven't lost Buffalo, but... I didn't think that would be enough. Hey! Russia's now declared war on Japan. Gonna push our way into Manchuria and Transamir very, very, very soon. I'm happy to see that. My phone ringing? Am I going crazy? I am going crazy. Okay, yes. My phone is not going off. Anyways, what do we want to build? More trains, why not? Throw some stuff in here. Are you on max motorization? You already are. So there's not really too much else we can do with you at the time being. Now, I'm assuming Russia should hopefully do pretty well against the Japanese here. And Japan actually going to fight a land war. Probably means there's not going to be too many units in the actual home isles. If I'm lucky. You know, why don't we, like, where else can we even build factories? Let's keep building them in our territory. Why not? What are we going to do with all the military factories? I don't really know. Like, not really anything. But I think it's still, like, a nice to have. Okay, all of my naval units here. I know one of you doesn't have a commander right now. We'll throw you in here. And then you all will just support naval invasion in the Bay of Bengal. I mean, we do see that India has landed troops in Indonesia. We could theoretically send some troops there. We actually have the British landed in Malaysia as well. So I want to send troops over there, though. Because the funny thing is, like, we really only need to kill the Japanese. These other areas don't matter so much. They basically will just give us, like, a better launching point. For future invasions. Let's send half of you here. We'll push our way through. I think that seems fair. Now, I will say your supplies are lacking where we're at right now. And Burma! Burma. We're getting close, but again, we do need to take Rangoon, of course. Otherwise, this is all for naught. And China, could you also invade the Japanese? Just get them a little distracted, please. How's Canada not dead? Canada. They're still 29%. I guess so they have Vancouver, but I don't think just having Vancouver would be enough for you to not consider giving up. Anywhere? Okay, actually, I think White Army for the time being. Well, have you stopped pushing in? Hey, we landed our troops. And we got our supply hub. Okay, excellent. I think you guys just go here. All of you are here. And then you kind of push in, like, both directions, funnily enough. It's not a real naval invasion anymore. And you just kind of go for it, man. We have 19. You guys will land. We're going to send you to the Southern Army for now. Looking good. Then again, I don't think Malaysia is going to have that many units, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to take, like, another port here. Naval Doctrine bonuses. Positioning goes better. Give me a little bit of agility. Probably is worthwhile on our boats. I don't really know. Yeah, you're all in a bit of an awkward spot, huh? Not a great position for you to be in. And I think Russia might be losing against the Japanese, which is just embarrassing for them. Not that Japan is doing badly by any means. It's just that, I thought Russia, if they only had to fight one front, they'd do, like, at least a little better. But I guess not. I guess you guys also don't have an invasion plan. Your invasion plan should basically just be go northwards and figure out from there what you want to do. Okay, our allies have arrived. Push you forward. You guys are making good progress. Again, I'm not worried about Malaysia. Malaysia's Malaysia. I think we'll be more than okay. We can go here. We can get, like, a small encirclement, which might be nice. What if I make you just go very aggressive? Don't worry about any potential loss of human life, okay? Push here, push across the river. Let me just say I would be happy with that outcome. Okay, you're gonna get crushed. And what we're processing, it's okay. Hey, okay, the Entente's collapsed. That is what we're looking for sure. So what do we want to do with you guys? Well, I think America for sure takes Canada. I guess I will take West Africa and Dahomey. Submit those demands. And then I will take here. And I will take here. Basically, I'm going to take everything that's not Mozambique. And then I think Iberia, you can take the rest of that land for yourself, my boy. So we're still at war with South Africa. The answer seems to be yes. Who else are we still at war with? We're still at war with the West Indies Federation. I mean, it's like we could theoretically send troops to South Africa. Okay. Gold Coast. Welcome to existence. West Africa. Welcome Nigeria. Dahomey. Welcome Dahomey. Angola. Welcome Angola. Whatever the hell this is. Release, So are these guys not going to be able to get released? Did I, like, somehow mess this up and I did not get to release, any of this territory? I think the answer might be yes. In which case, we might have to make some weird borders here. Just give me, like, 1 second. Yeah, that'll all be Nigeria. Actually, you know what I can do? Mark state. Is I might just give this to somebody else. They will release a territory on my behalf. So you know what, Britain? You can have that land. And they should release them as puppet states. Again, it doesn't really matter who the puppet is. It doesn't matter if it's mine or not. As long as somebody has them. Also, you guys have too many units on this front. Go the other way as well. But I think with the collapse of the Entente, this is going to be a good point for us to end off today's episode. If you enjoyed, thumbs up. Not enjoying, throw some down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.